All right, math fans. Come on. There we go. I just went through the explain portion of this, so I'm going to go through this part of it. Hopefully, I'm going to burn through this quick, is really what I'm going to do. Because I want you to practice. I want you to use this to kind of check your work, ask any questions you want, and that sort of thing. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to set up my camera. So here's my camera. And I got one here, that's my opposite side, and I got one here, that's my adjacent side. So that's opposite and adjacent, that's my TOA, T-O-A. So I use tangent. So that's the tangent of 30 equals opposite, my x, divided by adjacent, which is 24. Multiply by 24, so that's 24 tangent 30 equals x. Shove that in your calculator, and I've already worked them out, so I got the answers right here. Or do I? No, I don't. Well, oh yeah, I do. It's up there. X equals 5.541. Cool. Let's change colors. The next one. Here's my camera. They want to know A. They're asking for A. Well, A is the adjacent side, and the one they give me is the opposite side. So that's adjacent and opposite. Again, that's tangent. TOA. So we're going to go the tangent of 39 equal, that's a 9, not a 7, equals opposite over adjacent. So 6 over A. Okay, remember, I have a variable in the denominator, so I can just switch them. A equals 6 over tangent of 39. Stick that in your calculator, 6 divided by the tangent of 39, close the parentheses, you get A equals 11.114. Okay, if you're still writing this down, pause the video because I'm about to delete it. Right there, slide up. Let's keep rolling. So the next one, C. This one they're asking for the C. It's the exact same problem, but they're asking for this one. So if this is my camera, the one I know is the across, so that's my opposite, and they're asking for the C, the hypotenuse. That's opposite and hypotenuse. That's the so. So SOHCAHTOA. So sine of 39 equals opposite of our hypotenuse, 6 over C. Again, switch them, so C equals 6 divided by sine of 39. And you get C equals 9.534. Now, it's possible I get one of these wrong, but hey, go with it. If one of these are wrong and everyone knows it's wrong, then y'all can just complain to me on Monday about it. But we're going to go with it. All right, so next up, let's change colors again. I'm going to use green. We know the 30, so here's my camera lens. Across from it, we don't know. That's my opposite side, but here's my adjacent. I'm leaning against my adjacent side. And this is my hypotenuse. So AH. Oh, that's the ka. So ka. So the cosine of 30 equals adjacent over hypotenuse. The adjacent side is x, the hypotenuse is 26. Multiply by 26, so 26 cosine of 30 equals x. Shove that in your calculator just like that. X equals 22.517. Last but not least in this section, I guess that really is kind of a true red. It just looks weird on my image. All right, so here's my camera. Here's my theta. All right. The one they want is the one opposite, the one across. So that's the opposite, and they give me my hypotenuse. So that's again SOHCAHTOA. So sine of 32 equals what am I doing? Opposite of hypotenuse, x over 18. Multiply by 18. 18 sine 32 equals x. So x equals 9.539. Technically feet, because they give us in feet. All right, technically they're giving us feet in inches, so like this is inches, this is inches, this is feet. But as you can tell, I'm not too worried about that. All right, I'm about to erase this. 3, 2, 1, gone. And let's slide up. All right, so you're building a ramp for your home, which has a doorway 20 inches off the ground. The building inspection code requires a wheelchair ramp to have no more than a 4.5 degree incline. How long is your ramp? Okay, so your doorway is 20 inches off the ground. So that's this one right here. right? And you have to have at least a 4.5 inch angle of inclination, which we'll talk about angle of inclination later. And so they gave us the one across, so that's the opposite, and we needed the hypotenuse. Oh, look, so sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. Let's sine of 4.5 equals 20 over h, my hypotenuse. Remember, we can switch those two, so h equals 20 divided by sine of 4.5. Hit enter, and you get x equals 254.910 inches. That's a pretty long ramp. Divided by 12, I'm going to guess that's about, I don't know, maybe more like 18 to 20 feet, somewhere in there. Cool. The rest of this page is more of the same. It really is. Again, I'm going to burn through them real quick, just so there's no questions, that sort of thing. Let's do it about there. All right, I'm going to go even faster. So this is, I'm not going to pause anymore. So this is theta cross, that's a h. So that's opposite of adjacent over hypotenuse. So that's cosine of 72 equals 6 over x. Therefore, x cosine of 72 equals, no. Where's my eraser? Where's my eraser? Erase. Stroke eraser. There we go. Switch them, so that's x equals 6 over cosine of 72. So x equals 19.416. Okay. The next one, this is my theta. It's my camera lens, so I'm leaning up against the adjacent. That's the hypotenuse. So that's a cosine of 18 equals x over 17, multiplied by 17, so 17 cosine of 18 equals x. X must equal 16.168. Okay. Third one on this page. Let's use brown. Let's see if it's an ugly one. Come on. Kind of is. It's a poop brown. All right, so they gave me the opposite and they gave me the adjacent. So that's the tangent. So tangent of 13 equals opposite x over adjacent, 24. Multiplied by the denominator, so that's 24 tangent of 13 equals x. Shove that in your calculator. X equals 5.541. All right, I'm going to erase in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, ding. Slide up, so you can get the last 3 on there. All right. A little bigger than that. All right. Get my pen back out. Nope, close that pen. All right, so I don't want to use the poop brown again. That one's kind of ugly. Let's use green. So here's my camera lens. I'm leaning up against the adjacent wall, and I'm taking a picture of the opposite wall. So opposite over adjacent, so that's tangent. Tan of 35 equals opposite x over adjacent, 10, multiplied by 10. So it's 10 tangent 35 equals x. Shove it on your calculator. X equals 7.002. Let's use orange. So here's my, oh, they want both of these, don't they? All right. So here's my theta. Don't get tricked up by this. This is your hypotenuse. It's taking a picture of the opposite wall, and it's leaning up against the adjacent wall, okay? This is your right angle, all right? We just switched it up on you a little bit. All right, so if you want A, we'll start off with A. So that's adjacent over hypotenuse, so that's cosine. Cosine of 22 equals A divided by 30. So 30 cosine of 22 equals A. Therefore, A must equal 27.816. 27.816. All right, let's use black. Another right up against that. B, for B, that's the opposite, and we were given the hypotenuse. So that's the sine. So sine of 22 equals the opposite. So that's B. By the way, the hypotenuse, which is 30. multiply by 30, so that's 30 sine 22 equals B. Shove it on your calculator. B equals 11.238. Okay. Last but not least, you're standing on a hill and it's a 30-degree decline. There's an angle of declination, technically, to a lake down below. So you're up here. Here's the lake. Since it is a 150-meter walk to the lake, so it's 150 meters walking down the hill, how far above the lake are you standing? Okay, so let's get out of color. If this is my theta, go across, I'm taking a picture of the opposite side. And my hill, this is my 90 degrees, that's my hypotenuse. Okay, so it's opposite over hypotenuse, that's sine. So sine of 30 equals h over 150. Multiply by 150 sine of 30 equals h. And this one comes out nice and pretty, h equals 75. So it is possible for them to come out pretty, but I didn't have it very often. All right? Yeah, let's talk video. How do I do that? Oh, I gotta close out of that first. I gotta go to here, gotta go to there, and then hit